I just started streaming, and the first thing you yell out is that. So yeah, great. Anyway, there we go.
You know how you get fewer lag or whatever?
Yeah. You can get my Firak axe in Minecraft.
In the Minecraft pack, yeah.
Oh, that's great. I'm so happy for you.
You can come get stuff too. You can play it with me.
Play Minecraft? I think I'll pass. Hate that game. Anyway, back to farming octopi until I get some more copies of Perry. So, yeah, then I'm gonna go try and fight Reime for 16 minutes. 1600 minutes. 16 minutes, million, 100 times. Yeah, man, E equals MC squared or something. But, like, what if it was like, oh my god, times WTF squared, you know? Feel me? You following? Nah, I don't think you're following. Honestly. I guess I could speed this up a little bit. Just pop in Monster Magnet. Why is one of the travelers that I gotta recruit is like a mini boss? Like mini boss degree of strong. Yeah, baby, what the hell? They're not cool. They're not cool. We have stolen a singular suction cup. We're gonna give a metric crap ton of JP here though, because none of these Dumbo squids ran away. Is that a bucket of fish next to them, or is it like... I don't know. 1500. Can I now make one? Try butthole. we can finally place one of the silver Octopath statues, I guess. How do I make the gold one? Oh, I need 2 suction cups. Two of them, huh? That's crazy. Don't you love this music? Can hear myself over there. Does it not just pierce into your soul? There to stick with you? You know what? I bet you... in a couple months, couple years, people are just gonna be like creating videos about video game music, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is one of the classics." Like how people listen to like Donkey Kong music all day, and I'm like, "Oh dear God, I don't know." For the most part, I don't really like retro stuff. Couple things I do, and it's like a great sin to admit that you dislike retro stuff or something, but hey, I've done it already. I don't like retro games. I don't like retro music. I don't. Okay. It's like me calling you silly for not liking Beethoven or something like that. I realize and understand that Beethoven is not everybody's cup of tea. You know? Maybe you're a Bach man. Or maybe you're a fancy Mozart. Because he was cuckoo. He was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Huh? Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs, cuckoo. Okay, do you know what cuckoo means? What does it mean? You're correct, it does mean stuff. But incorrect. Also. Let me get one more set of parry. And then we'll go fight the lady. Go row, fight the power. That's an anime that a lot of people, I don't know, you don't see a lot of talk of Gurren Lagann. It's a weird anime, dude. I want to say it was like Evangelion degrees of weird, but it was just weird. The whole premise is that these people are like stuck underground or something, and they're not allowed to go on the surface level or something. It may have been from the same creators of Kill la Kill. That's the one with the chick is using scissors, right? Yeah. I might as well be speaking in tongues, because Kate, who's an avid anime enjoyer, had not watched any of this. Listen, an adult Japanese composer composed this music, okay? I'm vibing to it. Much like you eventually start vibing to your torture. Or to your torturer. Your torturer. Okay? Okay. I'm glad we agree. Okay, I think that's enough parries that I need for this fight, probably, maybe, could be. I tried the sidestep thing, but sidestep I think is much worse, obviously. Because it's like 1 copy of sidestep to 3 copies of parry. Like, ridiculous. Absolutely. Welcome to Absolute Vodka. Or maybe, you know what, I'll get it all. Get one for all. Whatever. I'm already here. Already doing it. Well, I'm gonna change jobs with him, like the main character, but if I do, I gotta change the equipment too. And I'm looking at this game, and the game is looking at me, and I'm like, bro, I really don't want to spend any more time trying to... After spending 70 hours, 75 hours on story, the last thing I want to do is kind of spend any more time trying to come up with builds that might be OP. But I may have to do it. I may have to do it. As a working adult, this is much too much. Now, if I was winning at life and I was unemployed, then I'd say, fuck yeah, dude, bring it on. Throw me some more of this stuff. Caitlin, do you see this open treasure box here? Do you see that? You cannot see it right now, but like, do you see that treasure box right here? That's what I feel like, Caitlin. I feel like an opened treasure box that's just been discarded into the middle of the ocean. Fairly irresponsibly. I'm gonna create my own brand of alcohol, and I'm gonna be like, drink irresponsibly. My drink is called Caution to the Wind. Drink irresponsibly. With every sip, you will come closer to meeting Jesus. That's another thing, you know? Not a lot of people talk about like afterlife and stuff. It's like, what happens? What do you suppose happens? Is it like one giant party where everybody that you know is just waiting there? Why? What if you know nobody? I'm sure that happened. What if you're like the first set of humans, the very first, the zero generation? And you know, there was some mishap during your birth. Then what? So you know nobody in there? You're just like by yourself? You're just like, what the f— this sucks. You see all these people around? Everybody's just knowing someone and they're just hanging out and chilling. And you're just by yourself there. I was told it was gonna be better than this. What is this? No? Like, let's say you're just one of those that just born alive, you know? Is that even a thing? Holy shit. Me trying these new terminologies is just not working out. Born and alive. I think the word is stillborn. And you just happen to be in the set of the very first set of humans. And everybody's in heaven, and everybody's chilling. Because they had meaningful, full lives.
Maybe they kind of put you like in an orphanage, your mother's still born.
It's like a kindergarten system? Why? So that's the other question. What form do you take there? Are you a child? Are you an adult? Are you... What the hell is a cherub? What is that? You're a baby angel? You know, the only cherubs that I know are in Darkest Dungeon 2, and they are giga annoying. Okay? Well, I've met cherubs in other games as well, and they just make your life a living nightmare. Yeah, that's by design. That's more accurate, actually. It's children. Children make your life miserable. Ah. Well, that's Europe. Little baby angels. That's the other thing. You know how people are like, oh, you'll know when your time comes and all that stuff, right? So what if it wasn't your time? And something happened and you passed on. Then what?
And he's just like, bruh, wait here for a few more years.
Then what? I mean, theoretically speaking, if you think about it, yeah, the Grim Reaper can't be that scary because, you know, Those people that you know have had their time come, and they knew whatever. They always quote unquote have this peaceful expression on their face or whatever. Or that might be romanticizing it in text actually. So I don't know. Maybe they had an absolute face of absolute dread and terror, and they just, oh, he went so peacefully. Just decided to write it that way. They're not gonna say my uncle passed away with a face full of dread. You know? I don't know. These are things of contemplation. These things need to be contemplated properly. Properly. Yeah, my uncle looked like that picture of what was it? Picasso? The Scream? Yeah. You're not gonna say your uncle went away like that, dude. Romanticize it a little bit, you know, embellish it just a little bit, like a resume. You know? Yeah, embellish it just a little bit. Like say that you've been, instead of saying that you handle, you know, you were a cashier and you handled money, you say that you managed $1 million company or something, or cash assets of $1 million company. Technically, that's not wrong. You're managing actual cash in your hand. And the company's worth is probably in the millions, so. You know? Like all those kids that are like trying to join my guild and stuff when I had a guild. Do you have any previous raid experience? Yeah, oh yeah. Can you make Tuesday, Wednesday? Oh yeah. Come raid day? No show. Six weeks later, he comes online and you ask him, hey, you missed raid. What's going on? Oh, my bad. And then they leave the guild. And then they will suck at leaving the guild too. And they'll type like, quit. I've been wanting to level on Classic. Maybe that can be our collab. Have I got what I need? Viator. I need 3 more, I guess. Okay. I need 2K. Now that I think about it, I wonder how much of the written history is just embellishment. Or the opposite, maybe. I don't know, maybe the guy who hated Napoleon. Maybe Napoleon was 6'5" and they're like, this guy. You just wait. You just wait, asshole. Maybe he didn't pay his rider. You know? So the guy's like, so this guy was 4 feet. God, I can't even imagine that.
I think it really was.
So the rider was mad at him. If I wasn't,
Let me double check.
if he wasn't that short.
Hey, 5'6" is it's considered average.
What is he? 5'6"?
Yeah.
All right. What was he surrounded by like 6'11s? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you have bad PR. You just have like you're around 12. Like,
Okay, so if he was 5'6", then his writer definitely hated him. Probably didn't pay his writer. I don't know. Assuming he had like a personal publicist. I don't know. I don't know what the times were like back then.
average for his era. Original caricatures mean relatively small.
So it was British propaganda. Unbelievable. You know, for a group of people with very bland food, that caused a lot of problems. I'm gonna say that, you know, it's like, tea is an exception. I love tea. I love coffee just as much, but I love tea. So then, was it Britain that had tea, or did Britain had better marketing on tea? And tea was the thing, like maybe in the Asia yogurt incident, actually.
Because when in doubt, I'm pretty sure when in doubt, China did it first. It's just your
Think so? China did it first. Well, maybe it's one of those things that everyone did it, like culturally. But it's just, maybe it was like a bigger part of the culture for some than others. Is what I'm thinking. I don't know. You know, now that I think about it, I don't know. I was just thinking back to one of the courses that I took. I think it was regarding like fine arts or something. There was a picture of like people stranded on a raft. Well, not a picture, but a painting, right? I mean, I'm sure it's one of the more famous paintings. But looking at it, it's like the wind was blowing one way, the waves were going another way. So there wasn't a lot of cohesion in my head. In the way of, okay, is this made by AI? Way before AI even existed, right? But no, it was just, you know, it was just some guy's painting. And Now that I think about it, it's like at that point I've lost all interest in that picture, painting. But like it's just I guess if you're like oriented with art and you have that artsy brain, it's not so much about. For me, the one thing I guess I can relate it to is like as soon as I saw that there was no cohesion or like physical whatever continuation or whatever you want to call it, then it's like okay, this painting sucks. This guy's a loser. But I guess if you're like art oriented, that type of thought process is different. Like, you're not looking at it from like winning or losing perspective, which I don't know why I looked at it that way. But artsy types are built different, bro. Yay! Maybe we can go and defeat Reime now. Just kidding. Of course I am going to lose. I am silly dum dum. Silly billy dum dum, silly dum dum. Elemental expertise. Oh yeah. Look at the damage on that. There's no damage on it, but yeah. Look at the damage on that. Oh, my favorite word. It appears. Pontificate mastery. I am by association and by nature. I have that mastery. I'm proficient in pontification. And all things pontificated or something like that. Okay. Okay. This town music is doing something to my brain. Like I'm going to some dark places. Increases tiers of command augmenting effects by 1 and extend their duration by 1. What does that mean? Command augmenting effects. That deal tome damage to a foe 2 to 4 times. That might be decent, but I kind of want this thing. I don't like that it says 2 to 4 times. I want it to be exact. Like, I'm going to beat this man to death with 15 hits. Listen, don't talk to me if you have never pontificated in your life, alright? That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you. God. Yeah, everybody's a pontiff, everybody's a pontificator. But when it comes to pontifications, nobody wants to pontificate. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Small chance to blind the target. The target. You know what's coming next? Oh, I think you know. It starts with the ton. And it goes to another ton. And then it goes something like ton, 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 to ton. Ton, 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 to ton. Huh? Yeah? You like that, don't you? You like that very much, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, look at you giggling over there like a silly little creature who giggles. And then it goes don 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 da don 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 da don. Tears streaming down my face. Don 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 da don. Okay. Yeah, to the front row, entire back row for 2 turns. Okay, then why don't you sing that song, huh? Why don't you sing that song? It goes something like don 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 eh don 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 eh don 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 eh. Dang 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 dang. Purification. Attribute reducing effects on the equipped character will be removed twice as quickly, for she is pure. She is a queen. She's our queen. Queen Araune. Ah, yes. I'm gonna go with that one. Killing, hit me. Killing, hit me. Hit me. Yeah. 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 Hey. And then? And then? It goes something like don 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 don. Hey, don 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 don. Hey, don 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 don. Help me. I'm dying. I'll put some cokes in the fridge if you want. In like 30 minutes, you can take some out for us. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Don, 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 don. Don't you say that. You don't need to plop. Plop is your uncle. You're better than that. Better than your uncle. What? Your uncle is the cool guy? Uncle Plop? His name was Uncle Plop? I mean, right there I can tell you that he wasn't cool. Who names their child Uncle Plop? That wasn't the name of what? Uncle. Uncle Plop.
それ役に立つ。行くよ。 さっさと終わらせるにあった。休むわ。退屈してたんだよね。
あ？
モロコ。こっちの番。
Is what? Is that what?
さっさと終わらせるにあっ
It's okay. It's a.
それ役に立つ。どう動く？
It's a what? あ。
受けてみろ。そこよ。
さてと。やってこいつは聞くぞよ。けんなよ。
さあどうしようかな。モロコ。返しのタッチ。さっさと。
Yeah, but what does he know about ton 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 ton?
担当なのだが。
Nothing.
単純な攻撃だな。
It's just bark.
元気出して。
そこよ。かかってきな。
Just bark like a rude person.
当たりません。かかってこい。
That's ridiculous.
当たるものか。刃はいらん。もう動く。
Bettering.
助かる観察して。
Bettering.
知恵こそが全てに勝る。
Bettering.
単純な攻撃だな。
行くよ。私は行きますよ。キラリッと。
せいはっ。そこよ。行きましょう。少し休みます。
I don't know. My mind is slowly slipping away.
そこよ。けんなよ。
期待に応えよう。かかってこい。
Slipping away. Like the sands of time
当たるものか。
that slips at things so slipperily. Literally slipperily.
そこよ。
やめたまえ。
さてと。すまん。
Call me Mr. Slippers. Cause I slip.
期待に応えよう。知恵こそが全てに勝る。
I can actually break hair. But maybe not, maybe not.
苔の位置手応えあり。どう動く？
We'll buff there.
受けてみろ。この調子だ。チャンスだよ。
We'll break there.
ごめん、ちょっと。
覚悟しろ。
Then I'm gonna hit her with the tauntaun. She won't even see it coming. Taun, 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 ta taun. Taun, 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 ta taun. I am so tauntaun, bro.
今だ。
Like you don't know how tauntaun I
そ
am,
こ
bro.
だ。やるべきことはわかるね。
Like, bro, if you knew how tauntaun I am, bro. Okay, they don't know.
床手応えあり。
They don't know how
今がチャンス
tauntaun.
です。 この機は逃さない。
Okay, they have no idea how tonton I am, bro.
ここは私の舞台。
私の出番だな。はっやっ期待に応えよう。
行きましょう。少し休みます。
あらよっと。
Welcome to Gooberistan of Tonton.
私だって。
そこよ。どう動く？
ここは私の舞台。止まってみ。
よく観察して分析に回らせてもらうよ。モロコ
Oh man.
さっさと終わってさて楽しもうか。
I went to
それや
Tonton College of Tontonistan in
感じて。
Tontonia.
感じて。
Anyway, after I'm done with this game in 2029, what game should I play next? What next game should I?
ふざけんなよ。
What do next game play I? Player one.
苦しい返しのタッチ。この空気たまんないね。
Hmm?
それ役に立つ？
ちょ。
頑張ります。
Answer me.
傷を癒したの。すません。
You goob of goobers. Goobers.
そこよ。
違う。行くよ。
I knew you would say something like that. I knew you would pick the most fuck ass answer out there.
さてどうしようかな。私は頭脳労働。雷鳴よ、轟き。そこよ。次の地で。
耳を澄ませて。
What if I said I cannot play Minecraft because it's against my religion?
止まってみ。
こっちの番。
俺がやる。空振りだな。
それでは。当たりません。
返しのタッチ。
やるか。
See, this is the interesting part about it. That is the one game where you're like, I guess, okay with dying and you continue to play. Because I've seen you play a lot of games, and as soon as you die once, you're like, nope, doses.
Okay, in Minecraft, I cheat in Minecraft.
Okay. Okay. So you're a little cheating. Because you would send me to get your stuff.
No, I can't. We don't.
一丁やるか。あらよっと。
タッチ切る。
かかってきな。
Cheating. Yeah, exactly.
やるぜ。
Uh-huh.
ふざけんなよ。
さっさと終わらせるんやっと。
Like giga cheating thing,
さ
bro.
て楽しもうか。
Yeah.
モロ
耳を澄ませて。
コ。
My disease has flared up because of this
受けて
game.
みろ。この調子だ。全力だ。
畳みかける。
私だって。
Yeah, but people don't know about that
う
tonton.
ちは同じだよ。
ありがとう。
悪いね。ありが
悪く思うなよ。
Oh yeah, don. Vigorous strike.
今さら泣いても許さん。そら。せーの。
Pilfer.
私に全部よこしな。今だ。
Yes, hello, Mr. Peachy. How goes everything? How's your recovery? Do you have like 16 IVs in your arm? Get back the flutes from your crazy night.
覚悟しろ。
Why am I dying? Can you explain that? Like, what's going on right now? Why am I coughing and dying?
狙い撃つ。チャンスだよ。力いっぱい。
Oh yeah, you gonna get some IV? Can you get me a Coke while at it?
Why you laugh?
You're looking like a grab them, bro.
Freaking hair flipped over.
You're a giga gremlin.
兜割り
I wish I could get into Minecraft. I can't. I just can't. Like, I keep hearing that the type of gameplay would suit me well, but it's like I can't get past the squares, the blocks. I just can't get past the blocks. I don't know.
受けなさい。
さて交代だ
受けなさい。
さてと
But like I play like Satisfactory and base builders and stuff like that all of the time. All of the time. But Minecraft I can't do.
頑張ります。では行きます。光よ。行くぞ。行きましょう。
一丁やるか
I don't know the reason why.
こいつはふざけんなよ
耳を澄ませて。
It sucks for her because like she likes Minecraft games a lot, and I'm like,
覚悟しろ。
I can't do it.
全力だ。全受けなさい。二連鎖。こっちの番。
Okay, I'm pretty sure we won this, for sure.
力いっぱい。キラリッと。万丈この一手。雷鳴よ。轟き続けなさい。ちょい。目を縫よ。よく観察して。単純な攻撃だな。行くよ。
Pretty sure.
受けなさい。どう動く？
Mess with the bull and you get the tauntons.
当たるものか。
さてと
Not the horns. Tauntons. The tauntons. You get the ton. Ton.
あらよっと
夜。
Oh no.
二連鎖。どう動く？
Oh no. Don't hit them with the elements, bro.
ここは私の舞台。私の出番だな。
Eh.
よっ。受けなさい。買ってこい。
Might break here.
冴えてるな。
Oh, we
チャンスだ
broke.
よ。
Nice.
俺がやる
Nice.
兜割りこっからだ
Give it the bomb.
やるべきことはわかるね。モロコ。この木は逃さない。そこだ。
Use Hunter's Drive. Oh yeah, big damages. Big damages. Big damage.
さて楽しもうか。
There you go. And a bonus.
Is that a mochi?
Emoji.
Damn. Damn.
それ役に立
畳みかける
Yeah, but that ain't no tonton.
大検証ブランドよ
つ。今だ。任せた。私の出番だな。はっ。
Oh, Minecraft? Yeah. And you just want me to play it so bad. So bad! But I will never! Because I am Goober.
狙い撃つ。
こっからだ
Remember when we tried to play Valheim and then we got into the new Iron Zone because they changed everything? And we lost everything? Yeah, I remember. Okay.
すまん
You're up and you lost everything again.
このまま生きて返さないよ。
We should 100% stream that type of thing.
私は頭
100%?
脳労働担当なのだが。
Because that's just goofy bastard.
I did.
マギア・アポクリファ。
That's just goofy stuff. She hit for 42,000.
やめ
Jesus.
て。どう動く？
Gulpers.
食らいなさい。
手がかけさせる
効果的
The
な
coppers
食
are
らいな
coming.
さい。万丈この一手。
Yeah, I know. You keep on telling me
退屈してたんだよ
that
ね。
all the games that I'd like to play. I kind of like Minecraft. But they're not.
受けられる。もらってくよ。行きましょう。
It is not. It is not.
傷を癒したな。さてどうしようかな。
It is not. Well, I gotta. That thing needs to thaw out a little bit.
No, it's already.
モロコよ。リズムを感じて。
Are you freaking lying to me? Hello everyone.
行くよ。
Welcome to my Tonton dance.
ごめん、ちょっと。
It goes something like ton 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 to ton ton to ton to ton 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 to ton.
キラリッと。それでは。
一丁やるかあらよっと百花繚乱彼岸レンジより来た
さっさと終わらせるな。知恵こそが全てに勝る。雷鳴よ、轟き響け。返しの太刀。こっちの番。
Rhyme, I'm not playing with you anymore, dude.
食らいなさい。リズムを感じて。
I'm gonna end it here.
私の出番だな。全力だ。全力。食らいなさい。
かかってきなこいつは
食らいなさい。
なよ
百花繚乱彼岸レンジ。万丈この一手。
What? Oh, does she use it every turn now?
退屈してたんだよね。
That's crazy. I guess I can use it.
効果的な戦術だね。断ち切るさか。
What?
返しの太刀。さっさと終わらせるよっと。
Bro,
私
this is how my nightmare begins.
雷鳴よ、轟き食らいなさい。
やる
I gotta die.
か覚悟しろ兜割り
耳を澄ませて。助ける。ありがとう。
さてとすまん
聖火心の見業がついた。
より
耳を澄ませて。
You see this mess? You see this BS?
私の出番。
Oh, malevtuber.
この調子だ。
後期か。
私だって。キラリッと。やるべきことはわかるね。単純な攻撃だな。今です。
一丁やるか。満身発撃。ありがとうな。
元気出して。効果的な戦術だね。当たるものか。
悪く思うなよ。やってやるぜ。満身発撃弾。
やるべきことはわかるね。
That's insane
退屈してたん
that
だ。
she's still
さて
hanging in
楽し
there.
もうか。受けられる。返しのタッチ。やべ。甘いね。さてどうしようか
That's insane.
な。それ役に立つ。
さてと。お題いらねえよ。
ありがとう。こっちの番。
Insane. That's freaking insane.
元気出して。食らいなさい。かかってこい。受けてみろ。全力食らいなさい。さてどうしようかな。さて楽しもうか。
We've been taunting her for days now. And she's still hanging in there.
さっさと終わらせるよっと。私は頭脳力。ラインここまで。
Oh, there we go.
力を欲すれば力に敗れる。世の道理だ。
Judicious blade mastery. That's right. That was a clash of souls. Why do you giggle at me? After losing her mind broken, she just left. What? What are you always giggling? Hmm? What? I'm not drinking, I'm eating my mochi.
What's your face like you're playing emoji? I thought you were drinking. jaw just closes in.
It has to be because of the lighting. Because I'm like snapping around and stuff.
You're in low light.
Because that's why. I just chopped that thing. Chomp. She's like, master the blade is my only purpose, and to surpass you is my goal now. But it's like, I was fighting with 8 people. Okay. Okay.
It was never fair, lady.
ありがとう。嬉しいわ。
It wasn't. There were like 8 people with Perry.
我はレイメ。剣を極めるを望み、強者とまみえることを
Caitlin, the link name
この刀が折れるまで
you sent.
あなたと共に戦いましょう。
Oh, jeez.
そしていつかはもう一度
I don't ever want to fight this lady again. Broke me, dude. She's Reime. Stronger than Ichigo.
Is it Reime?
I don't know. Whatever you said is probably not it, though. It's Reime, not Reime. What's that? What is that? Nya nya. Look at that jolly, huh? Yeah, I just threw her in the museum. Well, finally, I can continue the quest lines. And hopefully finish this game today. Almost blew up. Where is she? I know I stuck you in here. Don't duel me. I've had enough of you. I don't need you to fucking duel me. Okay?
Just fought her for 2 days. She's like, alright, let's go here.
Crazy. Okay, where do I gotta go now? I know there's a bunch of side quests. We're gonna straight up ignore those for the time being until I hit that point of no return. I don't understand this. She's in my town, so why do I have to come here? Oh, this guy. This castle is just gonna be empty. All the kings and queens are just chilling in my town. Nobody's taking care of their kingdom.
坊やいい子ね
We're talking about kings and queens, by the
成
way.
果も祝
Just
福
up
して
and
い
leave.
るあなたが生まれたの
Nowhere would building.
笑って
My king, we have urgent news.
ささ
My king? Where's our king? Where's the king?
あなたのない
Oh, the king left. To where? Oh, he left like 6 months ago to
も
Wishwell.
たらすよう名付けた
What is that? Where's Wishwell?
聖歌種市長に
Some
大
backwater
陸を
village.
守る存在になるのよ泣いているのわかるのね
Tax paperwork isn't done.
そうきっともう会えないわ
No royal decrees being issued. Give me that baby. I take your baby. Stupid Sazan. Oh, Sazan, Sazan. Let's see if I'm right. Turkish to English dictionary. Oh, it's carp,
サザ
not
とさ
trout.
人間たちは
This was a fish.
門に気づいたようです計画を早めた方がよろしいのでは
What is a mullet fish?
サザント様
All I can tell you is don't use Google Translate in Turkey.
炎は
If you ever need to translate from Turkish, don't use Google Translate. I guess. There's a lot of weird, whatever.
すべてを授けるため悠久の時を
フィニスの門ロンドさんそれは一体
あのフィニスが作ったとされるもんですベルケインの文献に記録がありましたかつてグラナート王国との戦にてその門は開かれ変国からの魔物が人間たちを蹂躙したと変国だと神の作りし変国への道です
The path to
も
hell
し実在すれ
is
ば
paved where to good people.
軍を率いて変国へ
それで
フィニスの門の存在は長きに
So
わ
I'm
たり
at
秘
what
匿され
Disturbed
てきた
Chapter 4.
それを知
The
る
website that I looked at
Orenburg
listed Chapter 8 as the final
内乱によ
chapter.
り滅びてしまっている
前回の調査ではそこで手がかりが途絶えてしまいました
Almost there.
それ
やれやれ死人に口なしか
Yeah, carry on. They're just constantly nodding. Mm. Mm.
聖家臣が謁見とはな何用じゃ
あなたは言っていましたねリーユーさんが
The
変国
voice
に
actor of Catlak is, I think, the main Valkyrie in Ragnarok on Netflix.
あの娘は死の匂いが
Although the
した
new season was kind of
あちらに
underwhelming.
呼ばれておったのじゃ
あなたには僕らにない力があります
She's one of the big ones, I'm pretty sure.
フィニスの門の調査に赴きます。ご同行願えませんか。成果次第では御社も検討されます。
そんなものに興味はない。だが
Gave her voices so
よかろう。
much and Marvel
退屈しのぎにはなる。
She's
くれぐれも
definitely
お気をつけください。もし不穏な行動を
ダビー
たら僕があなたを罰します。
She's like the grown up version of the girl in the freaking
それは楽しみじゃな。
Yeah.
貴様らにも一つ教えておいてやろう。わらわを引き入れるならば
She's big.
必ず後悔させてやるぞ。
さあ行きましょう。選ばれし者よ。目指すは死の谷です。
Look up Record of Ragnarok
How old is it?
Hilde. It just came out. The new season came out today. I mean this month. Well, she's definitely going on my team. How big do you think those are? How big would you say those are? If I were to,
Oh, it is her. Yeah.
if you were to attach letters to those, Zeke up? Yeah, Zeke up.
Zeke.
What? Yeah. It is.
She's
She's what?
She's
Catalina? In what?
In
Grand Blue? Oh. Oh.
She's the main character in Octopath. Not much like her.
She has played like softer
Yeah, she
characters,
does like main girl.
but I don't know if soft characters really fit her. You know?
She voices like 20 freaking
20 Digimon?
She's a Digimon. What is that?
Oh no. Sakapata Desmon. Oh, I gotta change my thing. Sakapata Demon. She's what? In Uma Musume? Speed. Nah, I gave up on Porsche girls. I'm not big on gacha. I guess that's how I know that it just doesn't work for me. On me. As soon as you say that I need something specific and I don't have like a proper clear path to get it, I'll lose interest. I'm not gonna sit here, spend like $300 trying to pull whatever. Pull the sakapatate.
ここに来るといろいろ思い出しちまうな。うん。
だからなぜ俺なんだ。
さての。
よし、決まりだ。
I've never played
何
Catlak.
か見つけたら他を呼ぼう。
Perhaps one day after I finish
Hi,
Octopath in 2030.
選ばれし勇者さんよ。
It's like a psychological thriller dating game, right? And I just never thought of it. I never liked the animation style of the Persona series, so I never liked it.
行ってみましょう。選ばれし者よ。
I don't like the art style, like the Persona stuff.
Yeah.
Not too much.
It was definitely very much sakapatate. That's the word of the day.
She's Virgo, like dragon, fairy tale.
No, she's
一丁かますか。
she's pretty
How
common.
popular is Granblue? Like, there's a million different spin-offs.
Probably in Japan, very.
Yeah, she's, I guess, Catlak is a million characters. I've seen Catlak 6 times. Up to 100.
Catalina.
行くぞ。
Kata kata. Kata sakapatate.
My German name.
That was your German name?
Yeah, we had to go by a German. We had to pick a German name when we started school. They just they trumped out instead of freaking Hispanic.
これは
Why didn't you go with Hilde?
これは大嵐の後のそよ風のようなもの。門が持つ膨大な力の歪みじゃ。
詳しいな、あんた。
Just like 4 characters in Fire Emblem.
聖火神もこの先。
She plays guy characters.
準備ならとうにできてる。
Range.
Yeah. Well, no.
一丁お邪魔するとし
She
ようぜ。
she doesn't deepen her
よろしい
voice
です
when
か。
she plays guy
選ばれし
characters.
者よ。
She uses the same voice, I think.
They changed her accent.
You said she was in Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter. She's the male MC in like Fire Emblem Heroes or something.
匂うぞ。
うん
死の
Well, in like a flashback when you're young or something. She's Camilla in Fire Emblem.
やれやれ。頼みの綱が女帝の花とはな。
I know Camilla's one of your
行
girls.
った先は敵だ
I
ら
think so.
け。手落ちかもよ。
Let me see.
いや、俺はあの花にかけよう。
Oh,
バ
yes.
ルジェロ。
That's one I know. I know you for sure.
Yes.
これでも、かけは得意な方で。
I like her, but I never played that game.
勝ったら皮豆やるよ。ありったけ
Because
な
that was the one that got heavily censored in the United States.
I see.
It was the Fire Emblem Conquest, Fire Emblem Fates.
あっちじゃ。
It had like in the DS
行きましょう。
touchpad screen, you could interact with the girls and you could like, wow, grope
天国のお散歩にな。
or whatever. But that was it. That was the extent of
She's
it.
one that she was one of the Gooner gym leaders on freaking Sun and Moon. Obviously, she voices that character for Catlak.
You could interact with the characters in that way, but then they took that feature away. And
So you couldn't fondle Camilla and you were like,
yeah, I don't want it. Yeah, I don't want it. I still want to play it though. I do enjoy Fire Emblem games a lot. I like Bravely Default as well, but maybe not as much.
ひどい霧だ。
Puzzle and Dragon got freaking
僕たち
いかにも拒んでおるのじゃ。
Puzzle and Dragon. Little game.
Oh yeah.
へえ、誰がだよ。
天国のバローレに行った時、
In a role.
似たような目に。だとすれば、呪縛
Yeah, like I said, she was the Gyaru character, Sun and Moon.
あちらじゃの。
そいつを倒せばこの霧も晴れるわけだな。
皆さん気をつけて進みましょう。
Cammy. Yeah.
報酬は指輪でいいですよと。
Dome Mome. Mosquito.
私は頭脳労働担当なのだが。ここですよ。かかってこい。ふっや
かかってきな。すまん。
Huh?
イエス助かる。ありがとうね。
Twilight Sparkle.
さてどうし
Is
よ
that
う。
the purple one? Okay. You know, I did watch. I did watch. What's his face? My Little Pony.
しよっか。さてどう
What's
しよ
that
う。
boy? It was actually decent.
覚悟しよっか。
やるか。交代だ。
Like I have nothing against My Little
そ
Pony.
こか。
かかってこい。
ここは私の舞台。
But yeah. Yes, yes, she is.
傷を癒に応えよう。
さて
Shitty.
リズムを感じて。
私の出番だな。覚悟しろ。
Huh?
さみだれよ。
Yeah. No, she's big.
傷を癒したまえ。満場この一手。有効性を欠く効果的な戦術だね。
She is very big.
兜割り。
行きましょう。少し休みます。
すまん。心配すんな。
もっとやっていいの。満場この一手。雷鳴よ、轟き響け。さみだ、冴えてるな。今だ。はっ。あ
She is looking very good, very nice. Oh.
ー、効果的な戦術だね。今だ。そこだ。全力だ。知恵こそが全てに勝る。床槌を貫け。
悪く思うなよ。よし、やってやるぜ。
She's pretty cool.
満身発撃弾。ありがとな。
なんだと。
やるか。
Huh?
Samidare.
さてと。
頑張ります。癒しの奇跡を与えたまえ。
雷鳴よ、轟き効果的な戦術だね。どう動く？さみだれよ。未熟。
それでは
Yes.
万丈この一手雷鳴よ轟く響けやってこいさみだれよこの調子だ
畳みかける
Sword Art Online is freaking 40 like.
覚悟しろ
Sword Art Online.
行くぞ
It's pretty.
悪く思うなよ
Yeah, it's pretty old.
満身発撃弾
やるべきことはわかるね退屈してたんだよね私は頭脳労働担当なのだが
Legit just follow that straight out of that.
苔の一年この木は逃さない息つき覚悟しろ
Dot hack.
や
悪く思うなよ
Such an old anime,
頑張り
dude.
ますでは行きます光
後期か 来検証ブランドよ
Make a cute scene of it in an RPG and just film that part for like half an episode.
To be honest, I don't even remember the Dot Hack story. I remember like some kid getting trapped in the world, but
I mean, it's a case of like like a problem with terminally ill people and stuff like that. So people just couldn't log in because they died in real life or something. Like hospice patients were using it a lot or something. I don't think it was like the intense version of Sword Art Online where they got trapped in there completely, like a death game. Or whatever.
they wanted to get trapped.
I'm sure they had a death game arc, but remember like the video game was kind of like
行くぞ
I remember the main character pull this off and just, like created it.
助かる空気たまんないねいいねいいね
さて
見つけた
おおそこか
Hmm?
やこの程度か終わりだ
What
な
was pretty good?
That had like Dare
Oh,
Dare
but you played the game?
on like the PS, PlayStation, or something or other. Yeah.
I never played it.
I played one of the later ones. Not the later
I wasn't too into that anime anyway. Probably why.
It just, like, it had a vast amount of like maps and stuff. I've never been surprised that they
I don't know why I never
Final Fantasy vibes.
just wasn't big on it.
受けられる
さて
I just don't know why though.
Are you
Yeah.
represented?
かかってきな
It gone too non.
これで終わりです
Yeah.
成果の加護に感謝します
Popular enough for mainstream, but not quite popular to be talked about. It's just a weird one.
There
There were a lot of interesting anime.
I still like it though. The beginning theme for the show was always.
それ役に立
さてそこか
つどう動くや
かかってきなあらら
なんだかかってこいはっふっさっさと終わらせるんやっともらってくよ
One
It looked nice.
かかってきな
one game I do remember. Well, anime.
癒し
助かっ
助かるどう動く
Freaking.
あ
No, I
ーせいさっさと終わらせるんやっと
what was it called? I forget the name.
雷鳴よ手応えあり
やるか
Hold on. It'll come to me. I'm also trying to see what's happening here. Try not to die.
いい気分じゃないね
Just kidding.
勝つでは行きます。癒やします。
期待助かる
どうしようかな。さて楽しもうか。それ役に立つ。
さて
One anime from my childhood that I actually bought the box set and everything of was Blue Gender. It wasn't a particularly good anime,
少し休みます。
but it's an anime that I liked a lot. I don't know why.
心配すんな。
どういうわけ
But this is also when I was just starting to watch anime. Like, it started with Dragon Ball, and then Dragon Ball Z, and then I watched some Yu Yu Hakusho here and there where I could catch it on TV after school. Obviously Pokemon. But like Yu Yu Hakusho I never really liked too much.
You know, the show was for girls. Like, I don't know, it was weird. I mean, obviously, it's silly because you're not
任せた
so they had the same vibe.
さっさと終わ
What,
ら
Yu Yu Hakusho was for girls or something?
I feel like it was a show made for women.
それ役に立つ。さっさと終わらせるにゃっと。
Gateway for girls.
It could have been.
モロコ
耳を澄ませて 聞きなさい。
さて
Absolutely obsessed with freaking Kurama. And then her best friend was obsessed with Reime.
さてと
Why is that?
頑張ります。傷を癒したまえ。
What do you mean they were obsessed with Hiei and Kurama?
モロコね。さてどうしようかな。モロコね。
やるか
リズムを感じて。
Yeah, I don't know. Blue Gender. It was about Earth being overtaken by like these insect things. Yeah, and this dude like has been asleep in a cryopod or something, and then it turns out that the insect things are like humans turning into insects or something. I don't know. Or something along those lines. I don't quite remember.
聞きなさい。それでは
It was weird, but interesting.
光を。
さっさと終わらせるにゃっ
You know?
And then
と。モロコね。
やるか
like when I actually sat.
リズムを感じて。休息。
Soul Eater was pretty good. It was very interesting. There's some.
It was good for this.
少し休みます。
Yeah, just like never kept going. I don't know. I feel like they set up for like more seasons and everything.
I don't know.
満身発撃だ。なんだと。
さっさと終わらせるにゃっと。
Or thought it was fine the way it is. It could have though. It was popular enough. It was popular.
大切に楽しんでる。
舞台は整った。
覚悟しろ
Do by just giving him back to zero. Like going back to zero slowly.
全力だ受けてみろ
後期か覚悟しろ
Like a game that I really like, that's unfortunately just on Switch, is Unicorn Overlord. I know I'm jumping from anime to game, but yeah. Same thing with Fire Emblem. It's just a shame that they're all Switch games. I wish they would bring it to PC, but I don't know. I don't know if they ever will or would.
天地切り悪く思うなよ。
Gameplay got that more.
満身発撃弾。
期待に応えよう
They want like a better
来検証ブランドよ
今さら泣いても許さないよ。
私知恵こそが全てに勝る狂乱よ手応えあり
こっからだ。
This is weird. You know?
勝っては行きます。
Well, I guess it's not weird. I guess Nintendo just wants to make
こ
all
の
of the
木は
money
逃さない。
and wants to give none to anybody else.
行くぞ。
Keep renewing their frequent.
や。助かる。対策は当然だ。
さて
It just feels like those games would yeah, if they were brought to PC, those companies would be making a lot more money.
退屈してたんだよね。それ役に立つ？
かかってこい。
But something like in Japan, every household has a PlayStation.
ここは私の舞台。聞きなさい。それでは。
I get that, but
一丁やるか。試してみるか。
耳を澄ませて。
hmm?
I'm just happy phone
聞
games.
きなさい。
さてどうしようかな。
They got what?
I'm just kind of happy mobile gaming been kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
覚悟しよっか。
さてと。
Frankly, I don't know for how long.
But it's still
甘いね。なんだと？さっさと終わらせるよ。
those couple games for one and nothing else.
さて楽しもうか。
You don't want to like PlayStation.
どうよ。もらってくよ。
さてどうだ
旋律のままに。
覚悟しろ。受けてみろ。
悪く思うなよ。
Also, the problem right now is
癒やし
期待にこの木は逃さない。
what's the word?
そこだ。
PC part prices are just like skyrocketing. So it's like if that's gonna be the trend for a while, then people are just gonna either go to mobile gaming, like on their phones or whatever, or console gaming,
Probably buy Steam Decks or something. Something to just handle the games from.
or that too. Yeah.
I think we should buy a Steam Deck if that became if one of our computers wasn't like out. Playing most games on it anyway.
Yeah. Which would probably also have like some impact on like VTubing and whatever else. Just streaming in general, I guess. Although I don't think you need a computer. I think you can just stream from your phone.
If I could have like a two-phone setup connected, one for the model, one for the game.
Yeah, something like that. Wait. Let me go. I don't want to fight you guys anymore. I just wanna live my life.
Sa, 狩りの時間だ。
ありがとな。
どうしようかな。
Are you guys okay? You guys are just not gonna be able to escape this? My God.
覚悟しろ
やるぜ。
It's just a bunch of sheep people.
でこれで終わりです。戦いはやはり
Goodness gracious. They can't even escape sheep. I don't know. There has been like I've watched a lot of anime and there's been a lot of weird anime, but there's not many that stuck with me. You know? Like, if you probably mentioned the name of an anime, I'll be like, oh yeah, I watched it. But, like, can I remember anything? Do I remember much
すまない
of anything from it? No. There was one where it's like they fight over bento boxes. Like literally. Like this was when I guess fighting anime were just like the thing to do. And people were releasing Tenjo Tenge and whatnot.
すまない
And then in this one they were just fighting over lunch boxes. Yeah. I think it's called like bento or bento or something. And then you had Tenjo Tenge, which was the most disappointing anime of my life. You had Takayanagi or whatever, like the kid that just beats the living shit out of this blonde kid, and then later on the story becomes about like the blonde kid and his rise to fame or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. Pretty much why I dislike that anime. Pretty much. And there was like a fruit basket at the time. It was a big anime or something.
I read the manga, I never actually watched the anime.
すまない
I think it may have been remade or something.
Yeah, a recent version.
もらっておこ
In the new world for Catlak.
Yeah. Taturok.
やりますか。
うやるか
What?
You like Fruits Basket? I think I like male horror in general. I mean, it's not really that male horror.
Well, I watched all anime. Like essentially, when I started an anime, if I started it, I made it a point to try and finish it as long as it wasn't like super slow.
かかってき
So
な
it's like essentially when I started watching Fruits Basket, I didn't know it was like a shoujo. So I was like, okay.
That just showed that was horror.
すまん
Well, pretty much. I mean, that's what,
聞いています
さっさと終わらせる
that's
ん
what
だ
a shoujo harem is.
受けられる
さて
So
Fruits Basket closed club.
いつそこか
さっさと終わらせるにあった
It was a whole club or something.
受けられるどう動く
Host Club? I've never seen Oran Host Club, but like I've Oran Host Club. I don't know. I've heard good things about it.
I like everything
それでは
between any twin set. Well, that's their
傷を癒したまえ
Like I've heard it was funny more than
It
anything.
is funny, yeah. It's more humor than
さーて楽しもうか
because the girls working in like the girl Namara is working
受けられる
alongside him.
さて覚悟
しろ。行くぞ。
かかってこい。やっ。
それでは
So then, you know, might be an interesting watch because that's
癒し
one
の
I
奇跡を与えたまえ。
I never actually watched it either. Like I said, like I said, I just have to.
back then. I think Azumanga Daioh and School Rumble were one of the biggest comedy anime, and they were hilarious. School Rumble to this day, I find it to be extremely funny. I'm sure it was just my nostalgia kicking in there, but I don't know.
サミだ。冴えてるな。
後期か。交代だ。
Azumanga Daioh was like
このまま生きて返さ
the
ない。
other side of like School Rumble, but I mean I couldn't find complete episodes of School
知恵
Rumble,
こそが
so it's
全て
like
に勝る。
it's bits and pieces here and there.
いいか、ここまでだ。
I like this compilation.
いい論文が書けそうだ。
And then
い
I
い
think
勝負だった。
those two for comedy, and then you add what, Gintama. Gintama is just but the thing about Gintama is like you got to get it from a, I want to say, good sub source, because like back then subbers and stuff, because Crunchyroll wasn't a thing, and it's like subbers would translate the jokes and give context on what's going on, and that just made it extra funny. But nowadays they don't do that because I guess they were
They don't give Western.
no, so they're saying, I think what, Crunchyroll or something, or somebody's using like AI translations, and then like they changed the format, so everything is just becoming like a word soup on the screen. So it's like when two people talk in the background, they would usually put it on top, like the translation of that, and then the main characters talking would be at the bottom. But now they just like stack it on top of each other at the bottom, which makes it extra confusing for no reason. Which I don't know why they would go to that.
You used to have the thing on the side that would like say like,
Oh yeah.
you didn't have to anymore. I remember making it.
見つけた。
They also like, you can see the changes. They're also like not translating what is in the background and stuff, you know.
Oh, they don't translate signs anymore.
Right, like if the character has like this thought bubble in the background, they don't translate the thought bubble. It's like, okay, like you're just killing the soul of this.
そこか。
どう動く？
And I just don't do dubs.
やっ。
かかってきな。
People's biggest gripe on subs is that
頑張ります。
Is what?
the dub version
成果の光を。
愛してる
do the
よ。
full literal translation obviously dubs easy.
Hmm.
People miss out on
癒します。
さてどうしようか。
Yeah. Well, they started taking like quote unquote creative liberties with dubs as well, so that I do not like that either.
受けられる。
やるか。
Like they will translate a line to be, I guess, what you would say in casual English, which is not like a direct translation, I want to say. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but yeah.
Well, they say stuff like, oh, you want to
かかってこい。
Konnichiwa or something. They'll add the character's flair to it, be like, "Sup, dude, how you doing?" Like, if you walk up to a whole freaking sentence.
やっ。
風がいいな。
助かる。
Actually, I've said some of that. Like this game has some of that. Like if whatever I'm reading is not like a translation that is like direct translation, because like the word osu means male, like osu no neko, neko no osu, or like, you know, it's like male cat, or neko no mesu, mesu no neko, like female cat. It's like osu mesu is like sex identifiers. So it's like
まさかさっさと終わらせるにあった
yeah.
They said the Catlak stuff is like probably just straight censored, right?
受けられる
Yeah, so Catlak is like
傷を癒したまえ。
さっさと終わらせる
I'm getting confused here. How many turns are you guys getting back to
さ
back?
て楽しもうか覚悟しよっか
降りたいですね。
That's okay. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah.
それでは。癒しま
ありがとうねこの空気たまんないね
I don't know if it's Nintendo or I don't know what company brought this over for the game. Like, what was the point in trans?
楽しんでる
舞台は整った。
I don't know. It's just it's so weird why they do that, and it's
今がチャンスです。では行きます。聖火心の見業がついたま
I don't know why they do that type of censorship.
私に全部よこしな
舞台は整った。
やるな
Did you see it as Miss
今がチャンスです。
いやってやるぜ
Hmm?
It could be interpreted as misandry, but
満身聞いてるな
チャンスだよ。
Well, okay, so the characters the character is just an overly sexual empress, right? Who is driven kind of by lust, kind of by power, and is a conqueror. All right, like this is a powerful woman. Essentially, is the image that is being conveyed there. But it's like she essentially implies, you know, you can take it sexually. Is like she will suck your soul dry, but quite literally, she's sucking the soul out of their bodies and just absorbing them to empower herself, right?
well, she's adding innuendos. She's being it's flair for the character.
All right, so it's like
俺がやる
that is the character, but then when you take that and you kind of like distort it and just start censoring it, it's no longer the same character.
カブト割りオンに来る
どう動く
さてどうしようかな覚悟しよっか
さて
And so that's the part that like I get really confused about, and I'm like, why is there such a fear
手応えあ
of
り
sexuality in here, like in the U.S. and in general, it just
傷を癒したまえ。
今更泣いても許さない
like we're okay with like having super giga mega omega gore in games, but we're not okay with sexual themes.
Game has like
有効性を確認ここまでだいい論文が書けそうだ
It's crazy. I don't know. You can like you have Mortal Kombat where you can X-ray punching someone in the nuts and watching their nuts explode in their body in the X-ray. And this is like from the game itself. Johnny Cash or Johnny Cash. Johnny. Who is one of the Johnnies? Fucking. I forget the name of the character in there. Yeah, Johnny Cash. Right, that's what I mean, right? Like it's a very weird environment in the United States. It's like if somebody has a nip slip, even if it was accidental, it's like people attack that person, that individual, that you know, it's like with full gusto. And it's like we're okay with censorship in that way, that you know, it's like, oh, sexuality must be covered. But then it's like you got Mortal Kombat characters shattering people's ribs, opening their skulls, destroying, punching their nuts off, and whatever else. All of that is fun. You play like Sniper Elite, or you play like COD or anything like that, and it's like you have these X-ray shots where you can see the bullet just piercing through, and all of that is cool and it's fine. But like exactly. If somebody has like too revealing of a clothing,
いい勝負だった
the, it's not cool. It's not okay. It's like who will think of the children? It's like yeah, but like your children are playing these types of games, and that's okay. I don't know. I guess it's so weird. What is defined as quote unquote manly and not manly? I guess maybe that's why it's like oh it's manly to own guns and shoot people in the head, but it's like it's also manly to be sexual. So it's like how come that's I don't know. I can't make sense of it. So I don't know.
It's not even like this lady's even like doing any of that. She's just saying innuendo.
No, like yeah, in this case, it's like the lady is just saying innuendos. I mean, she's a bad person, and that she's just killing people and sucking their souls out, like literally. But you know, but it's like interesting enough. All of that like suppression and censorship is just leading the way into deviancy in other ways.
すまない
Then if you want to consider that deviancy, it's you know, if you're gonna say that you're the freest country in the world, I think you should be free in more ways than one. But you know, it's like, okay, sexual expression should be part of that freedom. No, we can't have that. No, but then you get,
すまない
you know, once again, no like judgment. Like, well, maybe a little bit of judgment, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. But it's like, if you're like an ASMR streamer or whatever, it's just like, if you go into ASMR on Twitch at any point, it's pretty much softcore porn. Like, you can say whatever you want, but it's softcore porn. You know? I spent a day in there, and I was like, okay. But then you look at 1960s, 1960s, 1970s United States, and there used to be adult movie theaters. This was a thing in the United States. You could go and watch porn movies with other men in the theater. Awkward, yeah, sure, but it was a thing. So that, like in my mind, that's what it kind of reminds me of. It's like the more you try to censor it, the more people are gonna find other ways of just finding it. And it's like whether it's like game mods now, and it's like I am getting so sick and tired of everything just being like a sexual mod of something now. You play Elden Ring and you can play as like Queen Marika with your tits hanging out and whatever. And I'm like, okay. Or those like goofy mods as well, but like whatever. You got Stellar Blade, like again, nothing against the game, and I haven't really played it. I bought it for PlayStation. I thought it was gonna be Japanese dubbed. Turns out it was Korean. I'm not too big on Korean dubs. That was my number one reason for not really playing it. But like every time I talk to someone, or every time you see someone quote like Stellar Blade, it's like okay, but like, is it the gameplay or is it just a hot chick that's just running around with like skimpy clothing? Okay, if it's hot chick running around with skimpy clothing, okay, that's fine, no problem. Like, but like, to say that there's like substantive gameplay and then not even put forth the gameplay itself, but just how she climbs. Like the most common clips that I get on my Facebook and YouTube and whatever is just like Eve climbing up the ladders and going down the ladders with skimpy clothing, and I'm like, is this a gameplay? Like, is this it? And this is how you're gonna try to sell me the game and just tell me that this is one of the greatest games ever made? I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, okay. Yeah, that's the other thing that I'm thinking about, right? Like recently, Resident Evil is I don't know, because like I don't play horror games once again, so it's like these are genres that I don't really play, and I used to think that horror games are good because there's like adequate horror in them, like Silent Hill, ripping someone like Pyramid Head, ripping someone's head off and just or skin off, and then just the dragon of that like weapon that he has or whatever. Versus today's Silent Hill, where it's like you mod her to be as skimpy as possible. It's like, is that horror anymore, or are you just playing this for the main character, just to make her look like whatever? So I don't know. I'm not saying that that's a wrong way of playing it. I'm just wondering if it's horror at that point, because it's supposed to be in the horror genre. Same thing with like Resident Evil 4. You got Leon and Eve and Eve or Eva, Eda, I don't know, one of the Wongs. Then you got that blonde chick that he's trying to save. It's like I used to think that like I never played Resident Evil. I remember my cousin playing Resident Evil 3 because it was just scary to me. But just watching it, I was tense. But nowadays, I like, people are talking about Resident Evil, what is it, like 4 and whatever, like with Leon. And I'm like, all I see are just like these hot chicks. And I'm like, I'm not really scared. I'm just like, okay, like I can appreciate the hot chicks on the screen, but like I'm not, like I feel like the plot has been lost. Like, isn't this supposed to be a scary game?
People talk about how like people like was a lady Dimitrescu and everything.
Hmm?
She's the lady Dimitrescu, right? Like pretty, she's hot. Like, her seems really art scary.
Who, Dimitrescu?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think.
These narrow hallways and she like dings in the doorways, but she's so massive and she's like scary.
Yeah.
She actually.
弱点だ。買ってこい。や、弱点か。
Huh?
かかってきな。
I mean, ultimately, if that's how you want to play the game, power to you. I'm not gonna tell you how you should play the game. You know, if you enjoy playing the game that way, that's great. But it's like when you nominate a game for like a criteria of like the best game ever created or something like that, I think we need to take into account a little bit more than just how much gooning material a game may have.
聖火の光よ、輝きたまえ。
当たるものか。
さてどうしようかな。せーの。
I mean, to this day, I'm still not gonna play those games because
受けられるか。
I'm not gonna sit here and just scream like a little girl the entire time.
もう黙ってて。素敵
I remember starting Metro Exodus, okay? And the first rat just jumped out from the left side of me. Holy, dude. I turned off the PlayStation 5 and it's sitting there. The game is still sitting there.
すまない。
That rat jump scare, I give up.
もらっておこう。
But like that's the thing. So it's like I don't know. It's like, so it's not to say that gooning material is bad, but I guess the best way I can put it is like time and place kind of thing. It's like I don't want to goon in the middle of like a intense terror-filled game, right? Like that's, I mean, I guess for some that might do it, but like I don't know.
開かないようです。
But at the same time, it's like, you know, like removing features because of censorship in the United States is kind of crazy too. And Nintendo does this a lot with their games,
鍵を見つければいい。
which is kind of weird because like if you're into Sonic, okay, like nowadays I see Sonic as like a symbol. Dude, I quit the game as soon as like I watched somebody play the game. I'd quit Resident Evil 5, I think, right? Is that 5? Is that the 5th game? Whatever. Like,
You started watching like vtuber.
no, Resident Evil, the one with Dimitrescu in it. I think I watched In the Mouse or someone,
他の
or
扉
maybe
に
Jacksepticeye.
鍵
I
穴
don't
すら
know.
ない。どうやって
And it's like, as soon as you saw that dinner table, I was like, nope, I just, what the like, food with like bits and pieces and maggots and stuff in it. Nah, I'm good.
あらよっと。
Oh, you watched the family one before the.
Oh yes, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one
仕掛け
before
をいとも
Dimitrescu.
簡単に。
I remember watching.
さすが大国の王です。
Yeah, the Dimitrescu one I never watched. It was the There's a toxic
親
one
父
or
に聞いた
something.
のさ
I don't know what's
城
called,
を
but
攻め
it's
るな
a
ら
family, like
城を建てた者の身になれなあ
Yeah.
なるほ
And it's
ど
like I sit here and wonder at
Like,
times.
not
I'm like, just because a game was good, do we necessarily
Mada
need to
shikakenai.
have like multiple
Kiwo
lines of the
yurumen na yo.
same game? It was like, at what point have you had enough Resident Evil? I don't know. Like, couldn't you create a new horror game? Just like same genre, same company, just different story type of thing. I don't know. Yeah, Leon is in his. That was a big thing too. You know, it's like, which one was it?
New announcement.
No, no,
It's
no.
Leon, he keeps coming back.
Yeah, so no, I know about, you know, Leon being a gooning material once again in a horror game, which is crazy, but the remake of Nemesis, I think, the one with the chick in it, I forget her name. Jill Valentine.
Jill or Ada, one of the two.
Yeah. And it's like, people were like, oh, the way she dies is awful because like, isn't that like abuse or what? I'm like, okay, first of all, it's a fantasy world. Okay. As soon as you put the world of fantasy in there, I feel like anything is free game. Right? I think fantasy is a medium to convey things that may be tough to convey or like whatever else. But like, in this case, it's like, the way she's dying, is that too gruesome or something? I think it was along those lines, and I'm like, yeah, dude, it's a horror game. She's supposed to die in gruesome ways, but like the clothes that she's wearing is probably kind of distracting
すまない
from that. But hey, whatever. I enjoyed all of that, by the way, just thoroughly. I did not see that many of the death clips or whatever, but like her clothing, thumbs up. Like I approve. I was like, I don't know what caused people to say it's like, oh, it's the way that she's dying too gruesome or whatever.
ここでしょ
Because I think she just died the way she normally did in the older games anyway. It's just now in HD and 3D, or you know, it's like fully animated.
かかってこい弱点
かかってきな
Unless I'm like I'm thinking of something else, but
どりゃ
you know. So I don't know. I've been yapping a lot. We're not gonna get a turn before he acts. Okay.
私は頭脳労働担当なのだが
雷鳴よ轟き響けどう動く
I might lose someone here,
任せた
but yeah, I don't know.
ありがとう
かかってきな
Yeah, just like that.
すまん
So the question is,
耳を澄ませて
it's like if you want to make the counter argument that it's like, yeah, but it's like, isn't it censorship when you try to put long sleeves and like unattractive clothing on like Jill Valentine? But then again, in like, I don't know. I guess it does fall under time and place type of thing.
The remakes are, I think they modernized it, you know?
聞きなす弱点
よくも
行くよ
Before, like, the previous outfits on, like, Jill,
よっ元気出してはいそれでは
like, the weird 90s aesthetic you were doing way back when. Like, every girl halter top, you know? Back then. So they just, all they did was modernize it. They move on through it now, but they're still very good outfits.
聖火神の御業で救いたまえよく観察して
Well, I mean, if you were to ask me, I think she looks sexy. But, like, you're escaping zombies and running from Nemesis and or, like, the dude, like, the detective
I
dude,
think
which,
fans are kind of required.
like, I feel like, okay, like, in that situation, do I, like, I would try to, forget about skimpy clothing at that point. I would probably wear, like, a whole-ass armor. Like, the first place I'm going to is like the armory of the police station and just putting on whatever riot gear I can put on. Like, But so now we get into the thing of like, okay, it's a fantasy, so you know, I get it.
狂乱よ手応えありどう動く
It's a fantasy for a world, do you?
全力だ
こちら番いや
But I don't know. I find it funny that we pretend to, we just act like gore is okay, but sex is not. Just overall is like a crazy notion.
かかってこい万丈この一手
It'd be crazy.
狂乱よ想定
今が
どおり
チャンスです
Oh no, 100%. Everything is gonna get
傷を
modded.
癒したまえ
今だ
It's just fun. I remember seeing like people live on 801.
ここは私の舞台聞きなさい舞台を整え
It's also the comments of people who are complaining and like under that comment is
私の出番だなよっ
チャンスだよ
Okay, I mean, alright, like that's fine. Like that's you. But like, if you're willing to, like, I don't mind that. I guess in like a more of a private game. But like, if you're gonna stream that, then it kind of is like, okay, am I watching like a horror game or am I watching a goon? Because like I can't.
no, they're just big walking thumbnails with your marks. Just keep people to click on it.
兜割り
やるべきことはわかるね
I can't tell the difference.
Come out on TikTok. I'll let
狂乱よ
今がチャンスです
Galaxy butt. So I called it.
すまん
では行きます
やってやるぜ満身発撃弾
期待に応えようやめた
なんだとマジかよ
手間かけさせる
So they get in traffic.
これはピンチというやつかな退屈してたんだよどうよ
さてと
こちらへ
ありがとねかかってこい
It's odd.
A slim nice thing.
Well, so I know nothing about the universe of
やや
さっさと終わる
Warframe.
Doesn't matter any game. I'm sure people play characters with the biggest hits.
覚悟しよっか
さて
No, but like there was an interesting thing that I saw. I don't know if it's true or not. So take it with a grain of salt. But like I guess there's like a new game that's gonna be released.
当たりません
But they were saying that they're not gonna have a PC release because they want to protect the actors or characters from modding or something like that. I'm like, okay.
So the market has gotten so bad that people are
That's extreme though. Like
覚悟しろ
it's gonna happen regardless. It doesn't matter.
correct. I mean Rule 34 have existed for a while.
やってくれたな
流しすぎた癒します
Okay, so whether you want your character to have
覚悟しろ受けてみろ
やるか
whether you want your character to, you know,
Like Uma was my good
手
friend
応えあり
今がチャンスです
out of West because of they still haven't obviously because of money.
少し休みます
It's just you can do whatever you want. People are still not gonna stop.
well, here's the thing.
心配すんな
People are never gonna stop, and I mean, like, Sonic is out there, so there's that. Okay? Yeah, so if that's out there,
知恵こそが全てに勝る苔の一年
畳みかけるいくぞ
こっからだすまん
Everyone's like, oh my
勝っては行きます 光
so I guess that's also a thing, right? It's like you want to genuinely have a conversation about Sonic, and then it's like,
そこだ
you don't know what kind of Sonic conversation you're gonna
や
end
る
up
べきことはわか
getting
る
into.
ねマギア・アポクリファ
it's like saying
God of War is my favorite Pokemon. Why is that?
Why?
Why?
癒しの奇跡を与えたまえ
Is it because she's super cool and chill? Please tell me she's because she's super cool and chill.
どう動く
I don't think my brain can handle anything else. Nah, I mean, I don't know. Even if I get into a conversation like that and somebody's like, oh, you know, it's like I go into Sonic or whatever else, I'll be like, okay, cool. Like, ultimately, it doesn't affect me in any way. Like, I don't.
任せた
It's like I'm not gonna get in the way of somebody enjoying something. It's like that. I don't understand that mentality.
退屈してたんだよね。
私は頭脳ロード知恵こそが全てに勝る
I guess coming out of like our
狂乱よ
educated
よく観察して
why how
狂乱よ
Well, so that is the thing. I think we can have a conversation about that. It's like, okay, so I had a guildie, right? An ex-guildie, obviously, because that guild is just like gone. But like this individual, like I've talked to him on many occasions, and I don't find him particularly distasteful or anything like that. I have my opinions about him, but like it's not because of his, whatever, like his
リズムを感じて
characteristic, I guess, or character trait. I don't know. It's weird.
he goes as a professional gooner
聞きなさい
Right, I mean, like, you know, it's like when you put professional gooner as part of your Twitch profile and stuff,
癒
it's
しの
like,
奇跡を与えたまえ行くよ
it gets a little bit difficult to try and take someone seriously at that point.
なんとかなったかな
Yeah, it's like, okay, so you're just gonna announce to the world that you're a professional gooner. Okay, great. But I mean, ultimately, I don't really care. It doesn't affect me any. It's like, you know, if you want to goon to do that, but whatever. But like, the problem comes in when any type of conversation that I want to have will just lead to gooning. I'm like, how do we end up here? Like, why are we having a conversation about gooning? And it's like, I'm not talking about like gooning as in like, oh, she's telling me about it. It's like what he does or whatever. It's like, I'm thinking, I mean it like, it's like, let's say your favorite character is XYZ on whatever video game, and then the conversation will immediately lead to, I've seen her like pictures here and there. It's like, it's just, I got pictures of her this doing this and that, and yeah, it's like, you want to see my like mouse pad with the titties and whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, like Jesus Christ. It's like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good Rule 34, but it's like, does it have to be my character? Like my character trait? Like my personality has to be based on this now? Like what are we doing? I don't know. It's wild. I was like, that's what I mean. Like, you can't have a normal conversation. Like, let's say my favorite character here is what?
your favorite character's like
Let's say Ophelia, right? Or Invisigal from Dispatch. It will immediately just drag the gooning, just because like Invisigal had like this naked scene or sex scene or whatever the cut scene that they had in the game. It's like, okay, like, why do we have to immediately go there? I'm not saying don't talk about it. Talk about it. You know, it's like have your proper conversation, and then when it passes, let it go. Why do we just keep on coming back to this? It's like, yes, I was there. I seen the scene. I know. Like, it's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, just leave it there. Nope.
そこか
Yes, I liked it too, but I'm not gonna change my profile picture to Invisigal having sex or whatever.
聖火の光よ
どう動く
輝きたまえ
よし
I don't know. It's a weird world out there nowadays. Things don't make sense the way they used to. Okay, what does this game want me to do here?
I want to say we have like a very we have like the attachment to characters we have is similar like a 16-year-old in like the 90s towards like a boy band member. We have like
Okay, I mean, look, like when I was a kid, I loved Lola Bunny. I mean, who didn't? Like, if you didn't like Lola Bunny, I don't know what to tell you. You know? But today, not much. I still like Lola. I think she's a chill gal, and I like the character. And I will always like Looney Tune characters more than I will Disney, because I just grew up with Looney Tunes more so than Disney. But
せーの
やるかそこか
勝ってはっや
シャッ
せ引いています。
助かる
yeah, I mean, some of the things that I think about on the regular stupid bullshit.
全部うまくいった。元気出して。朝飯前かな。
It's like going into Facebook comments to try and figure out what part of Stellar Blade people like, other than just going up and down on the ladders. I can't find it. I played a game, I mean, as I tend to do, on like the hardest difficulty, and it was like, felt kind of BS-ish, but I also did not spend a lot of time trying to learn it, so there's that. Like, I spent maybe 30 minutes in that game. So obviously, I did not have the skill set. The same thing with actually that one other game. Can I not open this door? Why is it shut tight? What do you want from me? There's got to be a way here that I'm missing. Oh, there it is. You know what that reminds me of? This door does not open from this side. Every time you come across a door in FromSoft games, the door does not open from this side.
You can't open it and walk past it at this point. Like,
No, you gotta try it though, because some of them will.
I know, some are shortcuts.
さてやりますか。受けられる
やるか
What was it? I was playing Wu Chang, which I still gotta finish.
弱点だ
勝ってこい
It's like Wu Chang, yes, it does have sexualized character, but it also has decent enough gameplay. So it's like, okay, that I can vouch for. But like, it's like Stellar Blade I haven't played, so maybe it has decent enough gameplay. One game that I know that I dislike a lot, that a lot of people like,
や
is the one with 2B in it. I forget the name of it. Near, yeah, Near Automata.
I remember like the biggest news was freckles on her butt.
She has freckles on her butt. Oh, good for her.
ここは私の舞台。休息の
この空気たまんないね。
Huh?
いいねいいね。
No, I've been to the desert where it's like robots were looking like they were having sex or whatever, but like I didn't like the gameplay. Like I didn't like that weird hacking system, and then you zoom out and the game turns into a bullet hell or whatever, and then you zoom in and whatever. You know, like
You know, the hybrid turn-based into a bullet hell again.
yeah.
受けられる
手間かけさせる
直せ。
ありがとうね。
耳を澄ませて。
Hmm?
The soundtrack
The soundtrack
really
may have to go.
かかってきなすまん
傷を癒したまえ。当たりません。
よく観察してすぎ
That kind of reminds me of
知恵こそが全てに勝る
You're getting there with
いいか、手応えあり、手応えあり。
Which one?
耳を澄ませて
random offers. In the siren area, you're
私の出番だな。
reacting almost the same way as any given year.
やっ、
行くよ。
Let's get in there.
ごめん、ちょっと
覚悟しろ。
行きましょう。
It's like I'm getting there with this game. That doesn't end.
いや、
礼を言うよ。当たるものか。いや、かかってこい。
You wanna buy a game that lasts? Play this one.
あーやっ、
やるか。
よく観
That
察
reminds me of those cartridges where you would buy like 50 in one.
雷鳴よ、轟き、手応えあり。
それでは
Yeah.
傷を癒したまえ。
どう動く。
I remember double-sided discs for GameCube. This was a big deal.
やっ、
Double-sided disc.
当たるものか。
当たりません。
当たるものか。
調子
ど
乗んなよ。
う動く。
ダメみたいです。
That's yeah. That's beautiful. I like that.
ここ、お返し蹴り。
Have you ever put in
The what?
have to put multiple discs in for a while?
Installing WoW? Yeah.
旋律のままに。
Why did he just hit one of them like that?
からだ。満身活撃弾。畳みかける。
休んで力いっぱい。
こっからだ。心配すんな。
倒れるわけにはいきません。
He's amputating, bro. Do you?
狙い撃つ。かかってこい。やっ、
かかってきな
They。call him the bonky boy, for he is the bonkiest of all boy. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba.
よし。
行くよ。
Bonkiest of all boys.
なお感謝します。
さてと。すまん。
癒します。
助かる。
I uninstalled Borderlands.
こっちの番。キラリッと。
どう動く。当たるものか。どう動く。
Okay, so I guess parry is just a joke to you?
任せた。
聞きなさい。キラリ行くよ。
俺がやる。
That's cool.
行きましょう。では行きます。聖火神の御業で救いたまえ。
やるか。はあ。兜割り。
リズムがお返し蹴り。休息の
Rhythm is about to break a collapse.
私は頭脳労働担当なのだが。出る杭は手応えあり。
それでは少し休みます。
こいつは効くぜ。
やめたまえ。
許さない。リズムを感じて。
Who was it?
私の。あー、受けてみろ。全力だ。
行くよ。
Yeah, I wanna res? Nah. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, man.
さてと。すまん。
Okay, so maybe I should.
傷を癒したまえ。
万丈この一手出る杭は手応えあり。
当たりません。
He's read the book Fan, Fire, Wind. What the mess?
まだいける。
こっちの番。いやー、トントントントン。うわ
It's time to
傷
taunt.
を
期
癒
待に応
したまえ。
えよう観察し
It's tauntaun time.
でここまでだ。真理への道は一日にしてならす
I don't know. I don't know. World's a bit weird place, Kate. Okay. I guess I just want to know how you have a conversation with a guy who can just slip gooning into every conflict. Yeah, just roll up the roll up the newspaper and just smack him on the nose. Just stop that. What the mess? Down, boy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what game I'm gonna play after this in 2030. Because this game isn't ever gonna end. Because like I am stuck here. This is in my life now. It keeps telling me that door don't open from this side. Just kidding. I discovered a way. Pull the lever. Yes.
Mother. 鍵だ。こいつを動かすと外せる仕組み。
でかしたなゴッド。
その呼び方はよせ。
Good job, Barcello.
退屈じゃ。いつまでくだらぬからくりで戯れておる。
何をする気だ。
さてな、貴様らの正規でも味見しようか。
おいおい、共食いかよ。
言ったはずです。不穏な行動を取れば罰すると。
わらわも言ったはずじゃ。必ず後悔させてやる。とな。ほう、貴様から食ろうてほしいか。
食ったらいいさ。それで気が済むならな。俺はあんたのお守りを頼まれた。ここであんたの好きにさせたら顔が潰れちまう。
バルジェロさん。
だがあんたに危害を加えるわけにもいかない。その鼻を失えば作戦がしくじる降参も高まるからな。だから俺を食ったらいい。
But cat Leon in his 40s. Ah.
つまらん。
Well, I don't get it.
欲がそ
I
が
thought
れ
with
た
the
わ。
current generation,
だが
if somebody's past 30, it's I mean, life is
Okay.
over. I mean, like you should just give up after 30. I mean.
必ずわらわが食ろうてや
Are
る。
Leon at 40 is pretty much a dinosaur. Like, how did he even like? How is it? What's going on with that? Tell me.
まあいい。先を急ごう。
Huh? Leon, 40 years old. The dinosaur.
そんなことない。
Current. No, I mean isn't that like the current mindset mentality towards aging? Like 30, 40, it's over. It's done. Cooked. Not chirping. Not gonna be chirping. I'm an Ankh. And that just reminds me of Ankh from World of Warcraft. So. I am reborn. Which, by the way, makes no sense. Because Ankhs are like Egyptian thing, aren't they? So is there... what is the place of an Ankh in World of Warcraft as shaman?
だがここまでしても滅ぶ時は滅ぶか。
Yeah, do that. Look up
ホルン
Ankh.
ブルグの敵は
Ask AI what
外
Ankh
じゃな
is.
くうちにいたらしい。
ChatGPT, please write me an essay about the Ankhs.
獅子心中の虫は防げねえか。
It's your life/soul.
裏切り者による内乱ですか。
But from
Kinda works.
from Egypt though.
すべての民をな。
Yeah, so how is
だ
Egypt
が
getting married into
苦
shaman?
労するな。
There shamans and
No, they had priests.
そんなもんだろ。
They can't be shamanistic if they're worshipping gods like Anubis.
many scholars argue that ancient Egypt had deep shamanistic roots, with figures of pharaoh priests acting as shamans performing souls.
Right, priests though. Like you can't just say priests are acting like shamans.
Well, just because I guess the whole
Yes.
soul related thing.
死者の世界に
Essentially, a shaman is just a priest with a lot of like rituals, right?
城の構造
No, in my head, a shaman is someone that just worships the nature and natural spirits and ancestors and stuff like that. Whereas a priest is more collected to like a creed of sorts. What I would imagine back then was there like polygods of Osiris or Isis or Set, Ra, Thoth.
I guess it depends on what people like. For you, the term shamanistic doesn't apply to your religion or a practice or a follow. But shamans exist as like the apothecaries, the healers.
Well, no, I know.
Of course, a priest would do the same thing. I think it's but also like the associated priesthood.
Okay, this is like the worst map they've ever created, and I'm done with it. I'm over it.
I'm also in the impression
やめんなよ。
priests is west and shamans are like everything else, right?
No, I mean I've always seen shamanistic as like nature related, whereas priest etc. is just related to gods. Like that's been my thought process, but clearly this has been wrong.
弱点だな。
買ってこい。やっ
さてと。おら。やべ。
助かった
傷を癒したまえ。
さてどうしようかな。
Hmm?
それ役に立つ？
さて
I feel like shamans are just non-religion led priests.
Mm.
どう動く？
Like they're spiritual but don't
かかりません。
どう動く？はっせい。
Maybe.
ありがとね。
Kapaka.
さっさと終わらせるにゃっと。それ役に立つ？
かかってこい。
行きましょう。癒しの奇跡を与えたまえ。
期待に応えよう。
You know, speaking of games, I'm also kind of getting annoyed with spectacles as gameplay. Yeah, it looks cool, but like it's annoying to fight against.
Well, it's good that it happens once or twice in the game, but now it's every major fight.
Yeah.
それ役に立つ？
やるか。
Like fade.
それでは傷を癒したまえ。
どう動く？
And surprisingly,
World of Warcraft had the boss phases, and then everybody's like, okay, we're just gonna copy that. I'm sure some other games also had boss phases, but like, you know.
ここは私の舞台。聞きなさい。耳を澄ませて。息つい。
覚悟しろ。
he knocks down a dude, falls in the abyss, freaking demon or dragon.
うしようかな。
It's weird.
Usually inserts a cinematic.
さて楽しもうか。モロ君
やるか。
That's like one thing I certainly don't miss though is retro games.
それでは
Unpopular probably.
傷
But
を癒したまえ。
現実だね。
終わらせるにあっと。
私は頭脳労働担当なのだが
I can't.
出る杭は手応えあり。どう動く？
It's hard to go backwards.
For me, it's more than difficult. It's just, I can't.
かかってこい。や
行きましょう。傷を
効
癒
果的な
したまえ。
万丈この一手。
I can't do it,
い
Captain.
や手応えあり。期待に応えよう。かかってこい。
I just can't.
ここは休息。すみません。
ありがとう。
行きましょう。
一丁やるか。
It was that conversation I was having with a friend.
頑張ります。
I guess he's a friend. I don't know. He's a weird one, that kid. But anyway.
光を当たりません。
これはピンチというやつかな。
It was like,
雷鳴よ。轟き響け。
I compared turn-based games to kind of like like chess.
私の出番だな。
But then he said that he loves chess, but he hates turn-based games,
Makaseta.
and I was confused. I don't know. I was like, what?
や
やるか。
Mind you, I did not say they were chess. I said they were like chess, which I guess
手応
やるべ
えありだ。
きことはわかるね。
led to some
知恵
confusion
こそ
on
が
that
全
front.
てに勝る。苔の一年。
今がチャンスです。
いおお。満身発撃弾。
助かる。
Because like if you play XCOM, there's a certain strategy. I mean, you're like moving characters, you're doing this, you're doing that. I mean, that's a lot more similar to chess. Whereas I guess this is also turn-based, but this is not as prominently comparable to chess, I want to say, but there's still a strategy. Like breaking, when to break, reducing stats, etc.
カブト割り。こっからだ。
Coolest game ever. Predict what your
Come on.
opponent's gonna do.
Yeah.
光よ。
今だ。覚悟しろ。そこだ。
Yeah, I mean, like you have the weapon wheel,
全力
etc.
だ。
But I want to say Fire Emblem and stuff are probably more comparable.
闇を包み込め。この木は逃さない。あーや。助かる。
空振りさて。大検証ブランドよ。
それでは
And I guess nowadays everything is making us stupider.
いやってや
So I
る
don't
ぜ。
know. There was an article. I didn't read it. I just saw the title, and it read something like, "Armada games making us stupider." I'm
満
like,
身
oh, here we
発
go.
撃弾。
万丈この一手。退屈。どう動く？
ここは私の舞台。聞きなさい。
さあどうしようか。
Or just fucking with the lure. You've already
We solved the mysteries of the universe, so there's no need for us to grow smarter.
all
all you can do are the side quests now, yeah. I mean, it's fitting. Personally, as an NPC, that's a crazy thing that became an insult. Bro, are you an NPC?
Yeah, it's an insult to like, yeah, or like way alpha, early Z. Do you think it's an insult to call someone NPC? And kids were legit calling each other NPC and Duncan. They're like 12-year-old boys. And the kid that got called NPC got so freaking mad. It was crazy.
Bro, are you an NPC? Yeah? Yeah.
I am computer.
Beep boop.
Beep boop. How's your Scabby? Where is it? Right here?
You can find it up there somewhere.
いいぜ好きな
さてどうしようかな。
Already. Oh, it's like under your headphones.
Around here somewhere.
Oh, we gotta tie your hair back. I bet your hair is thin right now. It is happening. So you gotta like pull your hair back a little bit like this, then it just like this up. Do buffer.
私は頭脳労働担当なのだが
Been doing it. You gonna find it?
Not till 5 8, but
暗闇よ手応えあり
さて こいつは効くぞ
かかってこいこれでも食ら
さ
え
てとすまん
光よ
かかってこいともなる以降の程度か終わりだな
It's a shame I didn't get to steal from it, but did I jump down there? I think I may have. Yeah, okay. I guess I can go upstairs. And that's pretty much all there is in this room, maybe. My god. Why is this level so long? Annoying. I'm ready to finish this game. Open door. This makes me want to play some Baldur's Gate. Okay, So I got the brass key. What? Am I gonna insert the brass key into this thing? No. It's a lie. There we go. Oh. What's in the pitfall though? Now I gotta check it out. It's gonna be nothing? Oh, there's a chest here. Pretty much nothing. No. Oh. Okay. Whatever. I'll bet I'm gonna get ambushed. No? Crazy. Okay, well, I gotta go grab that chest, and then finally, I think we're through to the... if I don't keep on doing this... Huh. Jeez. There we go. Get me out.
いよいよ王様。
フィニスの門を守る。この先にその王が。何が待ち受け、必ず手がかり。
ああ。
ようやく面白くなりそう。
She's up to no good. For sure. Okay, before I do this, I need to use the bathroom real quick. Right back. Alright, I'm back. I guess I'm gonna fight this guy.
あなた様がアルフレードを。申し遅れました。私は
知っておる。そなたらのことはすべて。ここへ来た目的もな。だがその前にすべきことがある。存存よ。
ほう、ししてなおうまそうなお酢じ
ただものじゃない。
我が名は存存。かつて聖火種市長を担いし、
その名聞いたことがあります。歴代で最も強き炎を持つ数百年前の種市長だと伝説と思っていましたが、実在していたと。
Popcorn.
マジかよ。
そのお方がなぜここに。
我らは古から手を組んできた。我がホルンブルグ王国はフィニスの門を守る。聖火種市長は指輪を守った。そうして互いに大陸を守ってきたのだ。
我々の世は今危機に瀕しています。あなた様の位を受け継いだサザントスというものによって。
知っている。サザントスは生と死の断りを崩した。多くの者が望まぬ姿となり、奴に従えられた。
我々はフィニスの門を開け、倒さねばなりません。あの人。
そちらよ。
Really?
離さぬというの
You're gonna hear my pump going? That's crazy.
力ずくになる。
タトロックさん。
これ
Got
も
me some
定め
popcorn.
か。
But I didn't think you could hear.
門を開ける方法はただ一つ。炎と共に歩め。美しき光よ。そなたが公認者か。聖火種
Crazy that it's picking up.
真の主を見つけたらしい。
Because I'm also leaned back, so I'm not that close to the microphone.
聖火神の指輪は代々聖火種市長の指に収まってい
So crazy.
た。かつて我も選ばれ指輪を手にした。
That's insane.
それは何者にも代え難い力だった。やがて我はその魔力に溺れ、さらなる力、指輪を欲した。この心の奥にも欲がくすぶっていたのだ。
You thought the story ended, didn't
我
you?
は落ちて
Me
い
too.
った。
But wait, there's more.
指輪の闇へと。そして戦に身を投じ、この地で死した。 死してようやく悟った己の愚かさを。炎の才を持つ者よ。そして聖火心をつ
Oh my god. Get to the point, dude.
聖火の試練を受けよ。炎を従えたなら
Huh?
ただし試練こそが最も過酷な道となろう。
Here is my qualifications and see why I'm qualified to tell you this information.
おいおい、やばそうだ。
ロンドン。
聖火心の主、試練にはそなたの覚悟ができたなら
Well, that's cool.
Let's not call you traveler anymore.
We've been promoted.
Now that things are dire, all of a sudden.
覚悟ができた。
Mm.
はい、先輩。
I'm either the chosen one
では始めよ
or flames, whatever.
聖火心の主、指輪を掲げよ。聖なる炎よ、この者たちに試練を与えたまえ。聖火の加護があらんことを。
Nice trials.
目覚めよ、力求めし騎士よ。
Imagine you fall into this situation and they're like, wake up. And you're just like a heavy sleeper. So it's like, wake up. It's like 2.5 hours later. Wake the fuck up!
そんな。
力求めし騎士よ、それができたなら我がさあ始めよ。
できるわけないじゃないですか。あなたを。
踏み出せぬか。では背中をほんの少し。
この。あっ。選ばれし者よ。
What?
受けられる。
さて、そこか。
買ってこい。やっ、逆転か。
さてと。
We're gonna be in for a bad time, boy.
聞いてるな。やべ。
どう動く？
Bzz, 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 bzz.
ドカブリや。冴えてるな、この調子だ。
後期か。
Oh yeah, baby. That's how we do it.
今さら泣いても許さ
Do
ない。
it, do it.
私は頭脳労働担当なのだが、
Hit him with the
手応
eyes.
えあり。
からだ。
That's right.
頑張ります。
Chill him out.
イエス。助
助かった。
かります。
覚悟しろ。
Hit him with assault.
全力だ。
Wait, am I supposed to kill him? He attacked me. Goodbye.
狂乱よ。手応えあり。この木は逃さない。覚悟しろ。
I promised myself that I would never hold back against a worthy opponent.
決まった。
I am Goku.
で
前ら
Credits roll.
大丈夫かよ。
The credit star roll.
僕は一体。
炎に認められなかったようだな。だがそれもまた
Was I supposed to lose them?
I still end the worthy of being the flame bearer and you ruined it.
聖なる炎よ、聖火の加護。
What is happening? What am I supposed? Oh my god, dude! Like this is way too late in the game for you to put these annoying little games and mazes and yeah, it's just.
また来たか。
できるわけないじゃないで。あなたを
踏み出せぬか。ではほんの少し。
It was a bootleg freaking thing, alright? She got from Amazon.
あっ選ばれし者よ。さてと
Your phone.
さてどうしようかな。もらってくよ。
Game in your
か
phone.
かってこい。
What?
You have game in your phone.
I don't.
Come here. Wait,
You wanna play Ubu
この
Simulator?
空気たまんないね。
かかってきな。
Why do you wanna play Ubu Simulator?
傷を癒したまえ。
やるか。どうだ。
この木は逃さない。
What's the matter with you?
はっ、行くぞ。よし、この木は逃さない。やっ、はっ、助かる。
That boy has been wanting to get petted. Next.
かかってこい。やっ、万丈この一手。
Are you gonna pretend like you don't see him? Pet him.
狂乱よ、手応えあり。
行きましょう。傷を癒したまえ。
button. I just
効果的な戦術だね。
さて
needed other plans, I guess.
You've been a goober.
I'll eat a couple cookies. Oh my god, you're stinky.
手応えありだ。
さみだれよ。
今です。
So they can try to clean himself and just smell like saliva.
少し休みます。
Straight saliva.
心配すんな。
もっとやってみよ
全力だ。
Poor boy.
暗闇、想定度、手応えあり。
There's no way. Your parents heard that.
何
right?
そなたは
If I meant
力
after
ならば我が導きに従い
I have horse girls on my phone.
That's why I can't. But we need to make
Uno.
悪く思うなよ。
Just a singular girl.
one. That's what free to play account is like.
That's what you get when you're not aware.
後期か。主要女ドレファンドよ。
Or it's coming out.
Oh, I knocked them out again.
お前ら大丈夫。僕は
炎にだが
Testing me. This game's testing me right now. It's in final stretches. It's testing me.
できるわけ。あなたを
You're supposed to lose to him? Is that
踏み
No, you
出
gotta kill the things
Yeah.
without killing him.
ほんの少
He's gonna play his freaking part again every time, too. The RP.
しものよ。
さてどうしようかな。
Get my name out your mouth. What?
もらってくよ。
かけさせる。
手間かけさせる。
さてとすまん。
Why are you causing me problems?
どう動く？
さてどうしようかな。
さて
行きましょう。傷を癒したまえ。
さっさと終わらせ
期待に応えよう。
どうだ。
今さら泣いても許さ。さて楽しもう。
この木は逃さない。全力だ。受けてみろ。
今です。傷を癒したまえ。
期待に応えよう。
泣いても許さない。それ
やるか。くらえ。
この木は逃さない。せい。
行きましょう。
Can I not heal him?
Kizuを癒したまえ。
まだ
I cannot.
何を待つというのだ。
What is that? Wasn't that little fool doing over there? You're making big kid. Look at him.
そなたは力を求めてきたのだろう。な
What
ら
a
ば
goober that cat, dude.
So you gotta brush him. But medicine maybe was really good. It's like shutting off that
Sa te.
shaggy hair.
I assume it was working. All deal damage to random foes is crazy, dude. That's that crazy, dude.
私は頭脳ロード担当なのだが。知恵こそが全てに勝る。狂乱よ。手応えあり。
それでは。
Please don't die to 4K damage. Be pissed.
満身発撃弾。
かかってこい。狙い撃つ。かかってこい。はっやっ。
ありがとな。やるか。
どう動く？せい。
さてと
頑張ります。傷を
期
癒
待に
したまえ。
応えよ。
That's crazy.
よく観察して分析に回らせてもらうよ。
退屈してたんだよね。もらってくよ。
どう動く？覚悟しろ。せい。
さっさと終わらせて。
やるか。覚悟しろ。信
それでは。
This still going on, dude?
傷を癒したまえ。
買ってこい。任せた。
ありがとうございます。
させるのですが。
力求めそなたにはそれは
覚悟。
You lack resolve. You're literally stupid. He knows. He knows. Button knows.
いかなる欲にも打ち勝つ覚悟が必要だ。信ずる道を貫くため。
そんな。
さあ、目の前のものを殺すのだ。証明し
I have accounting books over there if you want to study. Wait. Did you say you will download a game? That's crazy.
私に全部よこしな。もらってくよ。
リズムを感じて息つい。
全力だ。受けてみろ。
さて。大検証ブランドよ。
ありません。行きましょう。
Delete one of them.
傷を癒したまえ。
ありがとうね。
Heal.
いや
Have her attack.
どう動く？
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun,
任せた。
dun.
私の出番だな。
Dun, 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 dun.
さあ、どうしようかな。
私は頭脳労働担当なのだが。
Dun, 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 dun,
退
dun.
屈してたんだよね。ミスった。
切れない。
行きましょう。傷を癒したまえ。
さあ、どうしようかな。
Friendo, I'm gonna need you to hang in there.
ミス行くよ。
俺が。
かかってこい。行くぞ。やっ。冴えてるな。
ありません。今がチャンスです。少し休みます。
満身活劇団。
さっさと終わらせるにあっと。
私は頭脳労働担当なのだが。
さて。覚悟しろ。くらえ。
リズムを感じて。確かに。毎朝歌が
悪く思うなよ。
聖火神の見業で
私の矢は尽きていない。
今さら泣いても許さないよ。
今更泣いても許さないよ。
旋律のままに。今がチャンスです。傷を癒したまえ。
さっさと終わらせるにあっ
耳を澄ませて。休息の前。ありがとうございます。
切れない。
それでは
That's it, dude.
少し休み
Move
ます。
on.
頑張ります。傷を癒したまえ。
どうした。我が炎が欲しいのだろう。
Oh my lord, bro.
やっぱり僕にはできないですよ。大切な人を。
ほう、それが
その いりません。青き炎は我が魂、我が森人なり。
Okay, thank you.
世の道理だ。
Goodness.
お兄様
He came out the gate and I murked him immediately.
私時々寂しくなるの。
What you install on my
お
phone?
母様とお父様を思い出して涙が止まらなくなるのよ。
Are they
大
lying to
丈
me?
夫だよ、コーデリア。何があっても僕がコーデリアを守るから。だから泣かないでくれ。
お兄様
Okay, no more stories. Just end. Just end, please.
Just go bye bye.
There's even more story, dude. We're still like getting into backgrounds of other characters. Crazy. Look at that face. Yeah, dude. You're on fire, dude. Kid Rondo's on fire. What are you doing over there? What? Jesus Christ. What final trial, boy? I mean, the level is aptly named. They called it hell because you will never escape.
Touch 塞がるなら狩るだけだ。
交流の総画を受けきれるかな。
受けられる。
やるか。10弱点だ。
どう動く？
Keep using the wrong move.
やっ逆転か。
正解よ。
さてと、
頑張ります。傷を癒したまえ。
ここからが本番です。
さっさと終わらせるにあった。休むわ。狂乱よ。言う手応えあり。
正解よ。
さて。そこか。
どう動く？ドサブリや。熟。
正解。我を導きたまえ。
それでは癒しの奇跡を与えたまえ。
助かる。
最強の炎。
想定以上。
と味わえ。
Oh yeah, what the?
手応えあり。
やるべきことはわかるね。知恵こそが全てに勝る。狂乱よ。手応えあり。
今がチャンスです。傷を癒したまえ。
耐えてください。
感謝します。舞台は整った。お母
てを食らい。覚悟しろ。成果の加護よ。
やるべきことはわかるね。
今がチャンスです。傷を癒したまえ。
最強の炎、そっと味わえ。
受けられる。
やるか。
主要女ドレファンドよ。
リズムを感じて。
さみだれよ。熟。
真空斬り。
癒しの奇跡を与えたまえ。
どうしようか
Big heels. They call them
な。
Biggie
私は頭脳
Smalls
労
because
働
she
担当なの。
big
狂
heels.
乱よ。ありの穴と手応えあり。今だ。
Biggie, no Smalls, only Biggie.
や。
後期か。交代だ。
ごめん、ちょっと。
I'm goobing? No, I don't do that. I don't goob. Sorry.
兜割り。
この木は逃さない。
It's not me. You're thinking of somebody else.
狙い撃つ。
今がチャンスです。では行きます。
満身活撃弾。
やるべきことはわかるね。
Excuse me, you're thinking of somebody else. Ta, 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 ta,
狂乱よ。手応えあり。
十文字切り。助かったぜ。炎は我が玉。光をさばきたまえ。成果よ。
さて。Thekaよ。Theka, come here.
かかってこい。さみだれよ。熟。
耐えてくれ。
満場この
Magic.
退屈してたんだよね。
さて、
おいもらってくよ。
かかってきな。
傷を癒したまえ。
さっさと終わらせるんや。
さっさと終わらせるんだ。やっととパコと。
それ役に立つ。
成果よ。
坂パタテ。おー、坂パタテ。
かかってこい。足止めをさせてもらおう。
聖句の我を導きたまえ。
傷を癒したまえ。助かります。
坂パタテ。
覚悟しろ。食らえ。
さてどうしようかな。もう休むわ。狂乱よ。
行きましょう。
We need to break him right here, right now. Shut up.
今だ。
ここは私の舞台。息継ぎ。
や。
十文字切り。
この木は逃さない。
Just go like Goku.
はっせい。
後期か。
は
Can't believe how that freaking man powered up in the freaking Japanese version.
You just poop yourself. Poop yourself trying to power up.
兜割り。
やるべきことはわかるね。
知恵こそが全てに勝る。マギア・アポクリファ。
Magia Apocrypha.
今だ。
That's not the usual 40k I get with it. The hell?
任せた。私の出番だな。
What the mess?
真空
今がチャンスです。
Apple. Bring the axe upon me.
今だ。任せた。
Bring down upon them the power of the Zubi.
貸し切り。
Alright. I don't know, dude. Like, the dances she has are alright. I like to change her. I'm like, kind of meh.
貸し切り。聞きなさい。
青き炎は我が玉光を裁きたまえ。
我が剣に耐えられるか。
リズムを感じて。
私の出番だな。
It is kind of the meh.
や。
さて。耐えてください。
ありがとう。
かかってきな。
耐えてください。耐えてください。耐えてください。
聖火の光よ。
バッバッ
青き光よ。
万丈この一手。
Hello.
分析に回らせてもらうよ。私に全部よこしな。
I stole an almighty olive. Go me.
知恵こそが全てに勝
We're
る。
winning.
狂乱よ。手応えあり。
青き光よ。青き炎は我が森人なり。
That was a big hit. But I can hit bigly too.
使用女ドレファンドよ。十文字切り。
Please, somebody heal us. Somebody, please.
ありがとうございます。
すまない。
癒します。耳を澄ませて。
Help me. Help me.
ドサブリや。
Hildebron. I don't know what to play. Kill it. That's my next game. What I play? Done.
どうだ。
今がチャンスです。
Crunch, crunch.
傷を癒したまえ。
合剣。
That much.
全力だ。
Damn, bro.
さて楽しもうか。
耐えてください。助かる。
愛してるよ。Brutal sweep. Maximum power.
今だ。来い、リンデ。
今です。傷を
期
癒
待に応
したまえ。
えよう。
真空切り。
傷を癒したまえ。
私は頭脳ロードを担当なのだが、モロ
悪くなれ。
私は
僕のファンファーレ。
闇を包み込め。
後期か。
The darkness will hit thee twice. Once for all the sins you have committed, and once for my grandpapa's vengeance. Hello. Well, I mean, once I finish this chapter, it's gonna be it for me today. I cannot anymore. I've been trying to finish this game so I can move on to other games, but I cannot do it, man. I just can't. I'm trying so hard not to shelf this because I'm literally at the end of this game. I still haven't finished Digimon. I still haven't finished Wu Chang. I might go back to Wu Chang actually. Because that has to be done.
Well, you still somewhat remember what the heck's going on in that game, probably.
Kinda. And then maybe from that I might just translate into FromSoft games, or I might just say screw it and just straight up start playing some Blasphemous, because I've been meaning to play that game. And I'm dying. Sorry about that. I don't know, it's winter and my lungs are just trying to give out. Don't get old, kids. I'm not that old. Maybe I am that old. I'm fucking ancient. Damn. When did I get here?
Daga, 本番はここからだ。
だな、ゴッドファザー。
フレームブレースへ赴き、教皇に報告しましょう。
I lost him.
フィニスの門を開く前に。
Better come over here, buddy.
ようやくわかりました。あなたに言われていたことが。僕は甘ったれでした。
Wow, you are too dependent on others. Now you have the resolve. You have the power. You have the power of the flame to burn away the evil. To burn away the evil Cartman. Cartman. Carpantos. Susanto. I'm assuming we're like right at the end of this storyline, so I should probably start doing the side quests and stuff if I wanna.
危険にございます。あの者も欲を持つただのに。
Get out of here. I am Sazantos. I am the greatest corp created against the peoples of the plains. What? Yes. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
What?
Yeah. Don't talk to me. Don't ever talk to me or my son again. Stop talking to me, I'm combusting. Which is, that's gonna be a lot of gameplay in like March. Stop talking to me, I'm combusting. Rondo is now a companion and can become a resident of Wishwell. Look at Rondo with his newfound flame powers. Blue flame. He's so flame. He's going to be working at our restaurant as like a hibachi chef. Sorry? That's crazy. He went and got all of these powers only to become a hibachi chef. Wow. Well, when you gotta do the beepity into then you become the real hero that people of the plains have expected you to be. I don't know what is happening to my English right now. It's going all over the place, but it's okay. That is okay, my friend. First, you do the pipiru, then you do the pee, and then you get the pipiru pee, which is pamparam. Okay. I got the thumbs up. Price of Power Mastery. Consume twice the SP when casting specific spells, but increase potency. Increase the potency. That beautiful music is back, and that is my cue to get out of here. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. Thank you for doing all of that, which you have done none of, but I appreciate you anyway. See you on the next one. You have a good one. I hope you have a happy new year. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, or you had a Merry Christmas. I hope you have a Merry Christmas in 2026 as well. I don't know who knows what's gonna happen 10 days from nowadays, you know. But I wish you all the best of luck and best of happiest of the New Years and the merriest of all the Christmases and whatever. Just go out there and be you. I'm out of here. Goodbye.